guys, welcome back to the Welsh Beast YouTube channel. Now I just want to give my reaction to some latest Wrexham news. We've had some big news this week. Massive news. Absolutely massive news. The news we all wanted. Goalkeeper Ben Foster is staying at Wrexham. He's agreed to stay on. He's going to stay on and play for another season. This is massive. Massive. We also have an announcement regarding the shirt sponsor, and at the same time we got a glimpse of the new home strip. So 2 bits of news for the price of one there. Before I go on, please do me a favour. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please come on board and join me. Please subscribe if you can. If you can do that for me, thank you very much indeed. I'd be very grateful. Yes, Ben Foster is staying at Wrexham. He's going to play on. He's signed on for another season. This is massive. We had to do this. We had to keep him. We had to persuade him to stay. But I think he wanted to stay. As he said, he knew at the end of last season he was going to stay. You know, those celebrations, winning the league, the victory parade, the crowds, the excitement, the celebrations. He knew he's part of something special. You know, this is his second time at Wrexham. He played for Wrexham 18 years ago. He's now won 2 trophies. He's played 25 games in total. And he's won 2 trophies. Such a great player. A world-class goalkeeper. And you can just see it. You can see how he stands out. His ability, his presence, his experience, his overall quality. Just such an impressive goalkeeper. And his influence is massive. His personality, he inspires the dressing room. He's inspired the fans. He's galvanised everybody. He was a big help in that last 10 games or so. It was 8 games he played. Not just his ability and it's just his presence. It's just what he did. The signing of Ben Foster last season was a massive piece of business. So impressive. And his qualities and his personality galvanised everybody, I think. That penalty save against Notts County won Wrexham the league. No doubt about it. But they had to persuade him to stay. I think he wanted to stay. Such an impressive signing. This is massive. This is the biggest piece of business they could do in the summer. I think the squad is almost complete. I think not too many changes need. Not too many additions. Maybe another goal scorer, another lethal goal scorer, someone who can get 20 plus league goals to help Mullin out, to complement Mullin, to work alongside Mullin. Maybe that's all we need. But the signing of Ben Foster is fantastic. So important. He's a superstar. And he's enjoying being part of this. He said he's enjoyed just working with Phil Parkinson. The owners are brilliant, as we know. Just everybody at the club this time round. It felt different. It was brilliant the first time, but this is something special, as we know. This Hollywood takeover, this project that's going on, the global exposure, the fan base, the excitement, the interest. He wants to be a part of it, and Wrexham are winning. We're winning. That's the most important thing. Because without results on the pitch, without success, none of the other stuff matters. It's all for nothing. It doesn't last. You need success on the pitch, and Wrexham are doing the business now. They've won the National League. They're back in League 2, and Ben Foster wants to be a part of this. He wants to go for another promotion. He wants to have a crack at getting promoted from League 2. He's excited by what's going on. He's loving it, and he wants to stay. Brilliant news. Brilliant. Like I said, such an important player. I mean, he's a rock star. I've seen it close up down in Torquay. I saw the players arrive off the coach, and Ben Foster was just mobbed. He was surrounded by fans more than any other player. Even Paul Mullin. He's a rock star. Ben Foster, an absolute rock star. You can see it from his social media activity, his YouTube channels, gone through the roof. It's massive. He's got a second career there. He must earn a tidy income from his social media activity, but he wants to play on and he wants to be a part of this exciting project. And fair enough. Fair enough. We need him. We want him. And it's so brilliant that he's staying on. Such a fantastic player. Such a fantastic individual. Such a fantastic all-round presence. And he's a big guy as well. I've seen him up close. He's a big guy, Ben Foster. Tall and rangy. Long. You know, he's like the Predator. He's just very, very imposing and long. Huge player. Very, very imposing individual. And such a quality goalkeeper. This is big news. This is just what we needed to keep it going. When things are going well, you've got to keep it going. Keep the momentum going. Keep getting the wins. Keep getting the wins. Keep it going. And the signing of Ben Foster had to happen. They had to do everything they could to persuade him to stay. But he wanted to stay. You could tell. And it's just brilliant news. So important that he stays onwards and forwards, because it's going to get bigger and better. This is fantastic news that Ben Foster is signing and he's staying at Wrexham for another season. We also have this week news of the new sponsor. The new shirt sponsor has been announced, United Airlines. That's a big, big piece of business, that is. United Airlines, a massive company. Massive company. And, the announcement caused a stir, as it always does with these guys. They know how to grab people's attention. They're masters at social media. Rob and Ryan made the announcement about the shirt sponsor. They did it in their own way. Their unique sort of approach to these things. Grabbing everyone's attention. Making it interesting. But yes, the new sponsor is United Airlines. Massive company. It's a big, big company. I think I read somewhere it's the biggest airline in the world. I wasn't sure about that. That's news to me. But nevertheless, they're a massive company. This is a massive, massive name to be sponsoring, the team, to work with the team. It's a commercial partner of the highest caliber. Wrexham have got lots of commercial partners now. Stoke Cold Brew Coffee. But they're a smaller company. Young, interesting, growing. Betty Buzz, young company, ambitious, interesting. But United Airlines is a juggernaut. It's a massive company, and you expect this to be a very lucrative deal. There's always speculation around how much Wrexham are receiving from these commercial partnerships and these sponsorship deals. Some talk about millions. That's probably not possible. Certainly not in the past. But now the proof is in the pudding. The global interest is there. And the exposure is there. And the success is there. Wrexham are winning. The fan base is growing. The interest is growing. And the proof is there. There will be a return for commercial partners. TikTok, it's ended. Shame they couldn't continue. That was a 2-year deal. United Airlines, I think, is for 1 year at the moment. I hope they can retain these partnerships long term and build a relationship. I don't want sponsors to come and go too often. Let's form a relationship. But you have to think now, because of its proven success, that Wrexham can ask for substantial fees. They can charge substantial sponsorship fees to these companies, because it's not new. It's not a new project that's unproven. It's proven now. It's proven in every area. The fan base is growing. The exposure is huge, and success on the pitch. And United Airlines, you think, are paying a lot of money to be involved. It's a massive company, and it's a big, big, big sponsorship deal. Probably easily the biggest in League Two, I would think. And probably bigger than some Premier League teams, or on a par with some Premier League teams. It's a huge, huge company to be involved with. And to coincide with the announcements of United Airlines as the shirt sponsor, we got a glimpse of the new kit. The new home strip was revealed. There we are. The new home shirts available for pre-order this week, Monday, June the 12th. Be quick, get in early. As you know, always huge demand for these shirts. They fly out, like lightning. You'd have to think they will get the supply chain organised. You'd have to think there'll be enough stock to go round. They surely must know how many orders they're going to receive. They must be aware of the interest now. So I'm sure they'll be well prepared. It's about time they were, because there's huge demand for these shirts. So they've got to have the correct supply network and supply chain in place. They've got to be organised and switched on with this. We don't want to leave too many people disappointed, but we don't want to leave them, we don't want to see them on eBay for 4 times the price. Somehow, large quantities are ending up on eBay for 4 times the price. Let's hope Wrexham stock up well and everybody gets a shirt. They go on sale for pre-order on Monday. So the new home shirts with United Airlines on the front. I've seen some people, I've spoken to some Wrexham fans who are not happy with the fact it just says United. They feel it perhaps should say United Airlines just to, separate itself and distinguish itself from Man United. The word United on a red shirt is, not appropriate for some people, but I'm sure they just got to shut up, take the money, buy the shirt, and get on with enjoying what's coming. Get on with looking forward to the new season. But there we have it, a glimpse of the new home shirt with United Airlines on the front. Big news this week. 3 big deals. The biggest, Ben Foster staying. Absolutely fantastic. It's going to give everyone a boost. It gets us off on the right track. It gets us off on the right footing. We can now prepare for the new season. We can go at League Two, with a very, very, very good squad. A League One squad with a world-class goalkeeper. Ben Foster is a world-class goalkeeper. And it's absolutely fantastic that he's staying. It's amazing news. It's so important. So important in many different levels. As I've said, he brings so much to the club and the environment. Not only is he a brilliant player, his personality, his experience, his influence. So important. Brilliant stuff. And again, we have the new shirt sponsor, which I imagine is going to be a success. I imagine it's going to be quite lucrative. And we've had a glimpse of the new Wrexham shirt. The new Wrexham home shirt, which is very impressive, very neat, very tidy, very slick. So there we have it, my reaction to the latest news. Always big news in Wrexham, as we know. Not only is it always sunny, but it's always jam-packed with news. So there's my reaction on some big news. Keep watching, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers, guys.